But I actually negotiated in couples therapy, this is a true story, the one caveat to my taking time off was if Chris Nolan called. And this is without knowing whether or not he was working on anything, because he never tells you. Like Cillian, he just calls you out of the blue.
Matt Damon, the Oscar-winning actor, recently revealed an exception to his vow of taking a break from acting. He would make an exception if acclaimed writer-director Christopher Nolan offered him a role. During an Entertainment Weekly Around the Table discussion, Damon shared that he had promised his wife, Luciana Barroso, to take some time off from acting. However, the condition was that he would consider a role if Nolan reached out to him. This is going to sound made up, but it's actually true, Damon revealed during the conversation, which also included Nolan and fellow co-stars Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, and Robert Downey Jr. I had, not to get too personal, negotiated extensively with my wife that I was taking time off. I had been in Interstellar, and then Chris put me on ice for a couple of movies, so I wasn't in the rotation. But I actually negotiated in couples therapy. This is a true story. The one caveat to my taking time off was if Chris Nolan called. Damon further elaborated on the situation, explaining that Nolan's style of surprising actors with unexpected calls made it a topic of discussion in his household. This is without knowing whether or not he was working on anything, because he never tells you, Damon added. He just calls you out of the blue. And so, it was a moment in my household. Eventually, Damon's wish came true as Nolan reached out to him for a significant role in his latest film, Oppenheimer. Damon landed the role of Lieutenant General Leslie Groves, the military leader who supervised the Manhattan Project and the creation of the atomic bomb. In a separate interview with Jake's Takes, Damon credited his wife, Luciana Barroso, for being a pillar of support during a challenging period in his career. He recalled moments when he found himself working on films that didn't meet his expectations, leading him to question his choices and fall into a state of depression. It was his wife who pulled him up, reminding him that they were in it together. Damon expressed gratitude for her support and credited her for helping him maintain a professional attitude, even in challenging situations. I do pride myself, in a large part because of her, at being a professional actor. And what being a professional actor means is you go and you do the 15-hour day and give it absolutely everything, even in what you know is going to be a losing effort, Damon said. If you can do that with the best possible attitude, then you're a pro, and she really helped me with that. Damon and Barroso have been together for 20 years and celebrated their 20th anniversary earlier this year. They met in 2003 when Damon visited a bar where Barroso used to work, and they tied the knot 2 years later in a private ceremony in New York City. The couple now has 3 daughters together, Isabella, Gia, and Stella, while Barroso has a daughter named Alexia from a previous relationship. In Oppenheimer, Matt Damon delivers another compelling performance, further solidifying his status as a professional actor committed to giving his best in every role he takes on. The movie, directed by Christopher Nolan, explores the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the brilliant physicist behind the atomic bomb, and has garnered attention and acclaim from audiences and critics alike since its release. The film delves into the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, played by Cillian Murphy, the brilliant mathematician and leader of the nuclear weapons team at Los Alamos, known for his contribution to science and the creation of the atomic bomb. Nolan uses the large format IMAX film system, not only capturing the stunning New Mexico desert panoramas, but also with contrasting the external coolness of Oppenheimer with his inner turmoil. The close-up shots of Cillian Murphy's face allow the audience to witness the character's disassociation from reality, lost in memories, fantasies, and nightmares. The movie delves into his complex personal life, including his impulsive nature and insatiable sexual appetites, which led to disasters in his private life. Despite his brilliance, he struggled to maintain stability in his relationships. The film is not solely focused on Oppenheimer. It also explores the impact of his decisions on other characters, such as General Leslie Groves, played by Matt Damon, Oppenheimer's military supervisor. Kitty Oppenheimer is played by Emily Blunt, Robert's suffering wife. And Lewis Strauss, played by Robert Downey Jr., the Atomic Energy Commission chair who despised Oppenheimer for various reasons. Oppenheimer skillfully uses editing techniques and nonlinear storytelling to change the audience's perception of events and characters continually. The film alludes to the principles of quantum physics, where observing phenomena can alter results, a metaphor of how individual decisions can trigger chain reactions and shape destinies. The weight of the film's themes lies in the exploration of human personalities, their motivations, and the unforeseen consequences of choices made by individuals and societies. It becomes clear that Oppenheimer is more about the mysteries of human consciousness and the complexities of the human mind than just the story of the atom bomb. Although the film depicts the atom bomb's devastating impact on humanity, it does not recreate the attacks on Japan. Instead, it focuses on Oppenheimer's imagination of Americans experiencing such devastation, leaving room for interpretation on the necessity and ethics of the bombings. Oppenheimer is a bold and daring biography that uses artistic and technical practices to explore the innermost recesses of the mind and heart. Nolan's signature style of storytelling captivates the audiences, drawing inspiration from various genres, including academic psychedelic films of the 1990s, dark humor, and nonlinear art cinema. Despite the film's length, the entropic tendencies and theoretical discussions on personality create a compelling and intellectually engaging experience. The movie challenges the audience to form their conclusions, leaving them with a sense of ambiguity, reflecting the complexity of the human psyche and the weight of personal decisions. Oppenheimer stands as a unique and thought-provoking addition to Christopher Nolan's filmography, demonstrating his ability to use storytelling techniques to explore profound philosophical and psychological themes. Who are you most excited to see in this upcoming blockbuster? Let us know in the comment section below. And subscribe to Pop Culture HQ for more updates on celebrities in Hollywood.